When you're looking for a new book to read for pleasure, how do you select one? Do you go to the library and look? Do you ask friends or maybe look online? Maybe you watch or listen to some book reviews that intrigue you and tell you a little bit about a book without giving too much away. And that's what you're going to be doing with your book talk. You're going to select a book that would be appropriate for students in grade 1 through 8, somewhere in that range. And you're going to give a 2 to 3 minute talk about that book. I recommend you consider one that's not particularly well known and something that's going to interest your peers, your classmates as future educators. Let's look what the expectations are and what the guidelines are for this. So you'll need to keep it within 2 to 3 minutes. And for many of us, that can seem like a very short time to share a book that we love. I have had students do wonderful 6, 7, 8 minute book talks, but that's not what we're going for here. We're trying to keep it in a concise period of time, so it's going to take some good preparation. You're going to need to be very intentional about how you're going to go about sharing the information. And you're going to draw us in and make us really want to read your book. The hook is a very, very important piece of this. And we'll look at the score sheet and see just how this rates among the other elements of the book report of the book talk. The hook is going to be something that is very explicitly about the book itself, not about this class, not about the assignment, but about the book itself. So you're not going to say something like, my book talk is going to be about the Hunger Games. This is a good book that I like. You really want to capture our attention first thing. Think about maybe something funny or something creepy or something unique about your book. And then with the content, you're going to determine what it is that you want to share with us about it without giving away too much. Maybe you want to share the conflict with us, or maybe there's a very, very interesting antagonist that you want to spend some time talking about. You're going to end it with a cliffhanger. How do you make us leave wanting to go check out that book and read it? So a few suggestions are here, several ideas are here, and I suggest that you read some book talks and also watch some videos of book talks to get ideas, not necessarily about the book that you're going to present. Your hook should come from you, not from someone else. So as you're putting it together, some things you really need to keep in mind, we'll look at the score sheet here, are, first of all, your hook. This is what I want you to begin with. And notice that, hey, that's a pretty significant chunk. That's worth more than 10% of the overall grade. Now, after you've caught our attention, then you can tell us who you are and what the title and author of your book are, and then tell us maybe it's for ages 5 and 6, or maybe it's for grades 5th through 8th, interest level, that kind of thing. So tell us a little bit about that and show us a hard copy of the book. Make sure we're able to hear you well and that we understand what you say. Some speakers have a bad habit of dropping off at the end of sentences, and we can't always catch the end of what they're saying. Make sure that you don't do this. You're going to look at this big chunk of points here. Tell us about the genre, whatever key concepts you want to. You're welcome to read a very short excerpt, but you don't even have to do that, particularly since this is such a short book talk. You're going to end with a strong conclusion, give us a cliffhanger maybe, but leave us with that wanting to go check it out. I hope you pick something that you enjoy and that you will be able to use with your own students later on.